Welcome to World of Ability. My name is Sue Roskoff, and we have quite the lineup today. I am so excited to have so many friends joining us. I am going to dive right in because we have so many good things happening here. Emily, I will go ahead and bring you in first so you can do our very first introduction. So, Emily, over to you.
So our first person, we met through the Happy Neighborhood Project. Actually, I think all the people we have on today we met through the Happy Neighborhood Project for that matter. But the this first person is a co-host of the Happy Neighborhood Project. Um, and so hold on. So let's bring River in. She does a number of different things here. Um, so River, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do, that kind of thing.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. And so exciting to be on your channel because you guys bring so much value to the world. I just really appreciate you and what you guys are up to. And so one of the things that I want to bring into, I have an offering. Well, one of the things that I do is that I help people overcome obstacles to really achieving the results that they would love in their life. I have a master's in organization development. I'm certified through MIT for neuroscience for business leaders. And I really call what I do is really the art and science of creating a life that you would really love. The art is you. Every single dream that I have ever helped people, bring into the world is always their dream. It's always amazing. And they're science backed and based practices that you can do to help, all those things that get in our way that usually are in our heads to help you overcome your fear, your doubt, procrastination, delay, or maybe you feel like an imposter, whatever that might be. And I have a step-by-step system. And one of the things that I wanted to bring into the world is that I wanted to bring into this month because it's the month of love and Valentine's Day, but really, you may not have a Valentine's and you may not want to have a Valentine's, or you may want, but really the most incredible relationship that you can have is the one that you can have with yourself. And really, how you treat yourself is how you teach and model others to treat you. And so instead of doing Valentine's, trying to get love or give love, this is about giving love to yourself. So I have a 5-day challenge, and you can sign up for that. I also have on YouTube, it's River Easter, or you can go to rivereaster.com. And I also have a link that I could share too with you, but rivereaster.com, or just go to my YouTube channel, River Easter, and I'll be putting a link in there for a 5-day self-love challenge. And it's starting on February 14th. Okay, thank you.
I love it. So a 5 days, 5 day challenge. So to look up on YouTube or to find your website, rivereaster.com. And so what exactly would a person expect if they join into this challenge? What does that look like?
Well, what it looks like is every single day we're going to have an opportunity to get on Zoom, I'm going to teach a lesson, but also to maybe answer questions that you have around self-love, or maybe specific things that you would like. So it's going to be anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes. I'll record those. So I will also, if somebody can't jump in, they're going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern time for those 5 days. And I will also be sending out the recordings. You'll also get some practices. So it's sort of like a journal that you'll be getting. And each day there's just small practices that won't take very long. but it's a way to start focusing your mind on really and becoming more aware of maybe how you're not loving yourself and where you can actually give yourself a little bit more love.
Awesome. I absolutely love this. You know what? I'm gonna be going there and getting signed up for this myself. I'm excited. This is wonderful. So glad you're doing this.
Thank you. Me too.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to share with us? I know you're on a little bit of a timeline here, and you got some lovelies in the background there that I'm sure you're having a good time with. So,
Yes.
anything else you'd like to
I
share?
made tents for them, so I have 2 kids, so they're 2 grandkids. So we made tents. They're pretty entertained, but that could change at any second, like our own moods, right?
Oh yes.
So that's really what I want to share is really you know, and on my channel, my YouTube channel too, I have some videos out there, but really, you know, bringing more, really focusing on more self-love this February. Thank you.
Awesome. That's fantastic. And really, that is something that I think we sometimes forget that how important that is, that piece that is easily overlooked. You know, we're all busy caring for other people. We're all doing so many things in our lives. Sometimes you really have to just take a moment and look at yourself and realize where you are at yourself. Because I know we all get caught up in all the activities of life, and I've got my list of things I need to do. One of those things on that list should be taking care of ourselves. And I'm so glad you do what you do, and that you speak scientifically in how you approach things too. You're not just saying, hey, I think this is the thing to do. It's no, you've got a background in this. You are somebody that people can really look to and follow in what you're doing. So I am so happy you could join us here today. Thank you so much, River, for being here. We do have some other guests joining us as well. You are welcome to stay as long as you are able to and hop in anytime in the conversation here too.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. And actually, I'm going to pass this back on over to Emily to bring in our next person who is next on the list, because we are, like I said, blessed with a great group here today.
All right, who should I bring in next?
Bring in me.
There you go.
So if I think I know who that person is, if I have I guess I have the right person. So here we go down to Mexico, with Mariana Waikiki. We met her through the Happy Neighborhood Project when she was in Hawaii, but she is an author, app developer, language interpreter. So Mariana, why don't you come in here and say a little more about who you are, what you do, anything else you like to say?
Aloha and hola, everybody. I'm Mariana Waikiki. I'm the author and Apple game developer, as Emily expressed. My books are written for animation movies with sign language characters and soundtrack by Hawaiian artist Lucy and the Perfect Wave. And River, my books are amazing for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying messages, and working on a climate change book with my writer who is in Guadalajara. And we're partnering with Leon McLaughlin, who is in Las Vegas right now with Clean Water Foundation. He's fundraising for his tour in 2024, who we hope to be funded and sponsored by. The good news is, guess what? I am officially published for my 3rd book, Righteous Acts of Kindness, as of today, as we speak. My Fiverr team is in Pakistan. They're on been working on the graphic designs, positioning the puppets, the lyrics of the musicians, and uploading them and helping me to bring them to the world of the good news. And it features Pono, the Hawaiian polo pony, who has a deaf rider. And you can get the books on Amazon, and the Folk Manis Company is out of Emeryville, California. And also the good news is that all classroom teachers can receive copies of my books for free from an organization called DonorsChoose.org. That's DonorsChoose.org. A friend of mine, a special education teacher in Hawaii, requested 50 books of underwater acts of kindness for ocean cleanup, and she received funding in 2 weeks. And I went out and I book signed with the classroom and taught the fingerspelling ASL alphabet with Chelsea the Courageous Sign Language Chicken behind me, Eve the Finger Spelling Bumblebee, and Dr. Fingers the Finger Spelling Hermit Crab. So again, all these books are now being available for publish to be shipped out. So if you know a classroom teacher in the United States, please let them know how easy it is to request the books, the coloring books, and I created online courses for app games. So everyone can play for free. And this is Noah, the hard of hearing whale here, who is recruited to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California. So we've had previous shows explaining that this is one of the gyres that's floating between Hawaii and California, which should be minimal now due to Boynton Slat and his ocean cleanup organization. And we have rededicated the Underwater Acts of Kindness book to his organization. So we got good things happening in 2024. I'm working online with my Fiverr team, and I've got the opportunity to sail San Carlos, Mexico to Mazatlan, and hope to have some other guest speakers, some captains, and a friend of his who is bringing dental work down to the community south here in Mexico. And I just wanted to share this other opportunity with you. Now, I got to go to this vortex in San Carlos, Guaymas area. It's a vortex, and there's several of them, I guess, in Sedona. What you do is you stand in the middle of this round blue circle, and people walk around it around like a track, and they can speak. And while you're standing in the middle of this vortex, you can actually hear them speak. Now, what I did, because I have a hearing loss and my background is in hearing loss and audiology and working with the deaf, is I had my friend Janice walk around and I closed my eyes. And so I could figure out which ear was better than the other ear that was working for me. And speech, thresholds that I could hear in different sounds, hearing the ocean. It was just amazing. And when I spoke back to her, I felt like I was speaking into a microphone. It amplified. And it's just kind of similar to a person getting their hearing checked with an audiologist in a sound booth, determining the sounds, the frequencies that you can hear and not hear, the speech reception, different frequencies where speech patterns happen to be. And if you're missing those frequencies, it can be challenging of misunderstanding words and communication for everybody. And I just wanted to share this great opportunity with everybody as well that I got to experience down here in San Carlos, Guaymas, Mexico, where I'm currently residing. And I'm currently working on the climate change book with my co-writer, Suzanne Sims and Leanne McLaughlin. We're designing some t-shirts featuring Waterflow the whale for the love of water. I also had a meeting this week with some local Parrot Head group organizers here to bring my books down here and do a book signing. And the profits would go towards Clean Water Foundation to get a filter. One filter services around 500 children in a school or a community. And we have located an orphanage down here in San Carlos, Mexico that we'd like to fundraise for. So we're all networking and having a great time and learning about each other and our persons with abilities and disabilities and just bringing good community awareness. So it's been a great experience here. And that's the blue water here in Mexico at the marina. And that's another walking path that we get to walk down too. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marianne. I'm so excited for you. Having more and more coming up here that's available. I know if you go to Amazon and if you search for Marianne Ambrose, you will find her books on there. It's amazing all the wonderful things you're doing. And like you said, it's easy to get this in schools too. DonorsChoose.org is a great organization. You can go there. You can, if you know anyone who's a teacher that would be able to utilize books like hers, you can go on there and just put that request out there, and donors know this website, or you can tell donors about the website too. that they can go there and actually have donations go towards any projects that they see available on that website. And selecting your books as an option is an easy thing to do. So let your teachers know about this, make a difference, and make this available for students so that they can all learn the lessons that are available there and how to do sign language. Actually, Marianne, do you want to teach us? I've never asked you this, but would you like to teach us a sign today? Maybe that would be a fun thing that we can add in here, something simple that that it would be useful to know. What would be a real easy sign for somebody to learn today?
Well, two of these together. This is shaka in Hawaii. Put two of them together in your hands, and that's play. So go out and play. So go out and play. Yep. Yes, let me put it here. Sorry, but play. There's play.
Awesome.
Play.
I learned one today. I've seen this one, but I never really knew what it meant. So go out and play. I love that. How perfect. Thank you so much, Marianne.
So go out and play.
Go out and play. I'll be using that one. Thank you. So Emily, I'm going to bring you back in here to introduce our next guest.
So let's bring in, let's go to Iowa with Earl, who is in Iowa, who is a podcaster, DJ, working on a podcaster conference sometime this fall, and is with stuff with weddings and whatever. So he does a lot. So Earl, why don't you come in here and tell a little more about what you do and anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you there, Emily. All right. Yes, my name is Earl Williams. I'm over in Waterloo, Iowa, and I am the owner of Nightwolf Event DJ service, as well as Williams Telecom Consultation Services, where I'm working with small business owners and individuals, helping them to create their own podcast and or short videos. So that way I can help them to grow the business, bring in new clients, give themselves a professional image. Along with that, I am a podcaster with 15 years experience. And also do internet radio, and I will be doing a internet radio broadcast while we are live here. So there's going to be 2 opportunities to get this out across not only just the net, but also over into the UK, because the station I'm going to be on, yes, it's crucialsoundsradio.uk. So, and basically they've got listeners all over the world. So this is going to be broadcasted out live. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on recently here. I'm going to make this quick because I'll be going live here in just about 10 minutes. But the one thing I wanted to share with everyone is that one of the things I got myself signed up with just earlier this week, it's a 501c3 organization that's similar to Make-A-Wish Foundation, but this is called Wish Upon a Wedding. And basically what they do is they work with people who are facing terminal illness or life-altering health circumstances, so they can still have the wedding that they want or do vow renewals, whatnot. And I was one of the first ones to volunteer to sign up for here in Iowa. And after I put that out, I've attracted like 4 or 5 other vendors in the wedding industry to come on board with me on this. So there's a lot of others who have the same mindset that I do. It's all about helping others. I've spent the majority of my life working as a first responder, volunteer EMT, and yes, this is right down my alley, getting to still work with wedding couples, but also helping them at the same time. So that's what I'm all about over here.
I did not know you had that background with the EMT and the whole fire service. Kurt and I actually have similar background. We spent 10 years as EMTs with our local department. So you kind of struck a chord with me on that comment. Because it takes a special person to be doing that type of work. And I say thank you deeply for doing that.
Well, I grew up into it. My mother was a first responder for a good many years. Dad was on the fire department. So naturally, I got brought up into it.
part of that culture, because it's definitely the camaraderie that takes place within groups like that is amazing. And thank you, because you're the guy that gets to wear a pager on Christmas and sometimes gets called away to do all sorts of things that other people
Yeah,
don't even
that
have any
and
thoughts of, you know?
that and getting woke up by the pager at 6 o'clock in the morning for to help deliver babies, and it's like
You never, it's a big box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
right.
It's amazing. So, and with what you're talking about here with the group, actually say the name of it again. It was Wish Upon a Wedding.
Yeah, wish upon a wedding.
I love that. What a great concept. I am not familiar with it. So I'm so glad you brought that forward with what that organization is, and that you're able to champion this forward like you are and share that out. That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, you are very welcome. Back to you there, Emily.
Yeah, I think our last person we have on here. So we moved to California for our other person here. Ellen Holmes, who is a veteran and is we know him as the master connector. So Ellen, why don't you come in here and say a little bit about who you are, what you do, that kind of thing.
Well, thank you, Emily. Well, wow, I'm on here. I first of all have to take a breath. I'm on here with some amazing superstars and life-changing passions and resources that are available, which actually leads to what I do. Like Emily shared, I'm a veteran of 13 Bravo from 87 to 90, so I love my veterans and taking care of their families. I specialize in connecting business owners, whether they're home-based or storefront, those with ideas, inventions, and new books and talents and podcasts, etc., projects, or the everyday consumer. And I call myself a human surgeon because the world has so much great information. We slow down, and I'm just basically like to bring it all together. And oftentimes I kind of share as a master connector, and sometimes people say, well, what type of resources? Well, for example, I have a platform that I was introduced to the incredible Emily and Kurt, were called Cut or No Card. And it's kind of a platform that showcases the ability for me to show a dedicated, be a part of a dedicated social platform where you're actually sharing your videos or some of your events and blogs. And then I can actually add some of my resources that I call our resources, because I always market in reverse there. I represent many affiliate different offers. Some of them, for example, is a branded platform that allows you to showcase your offers. Another one is for example, an unscripted reality show that is going to be coming out in June, that they'll actually showcase direct selling companies to the audience members of their 16 million social followers. It's never been done before. They're taking and they're right now in the fundraising phase, but I was an early adopter, so I may be a part of that. Then on the other hand, I have another connection that when you are trying to start your business or expand your business, or you need investors, he has a customized, personalized platform that gets your project investor friendly. I'm working directly with the owner. Then there's another project that is a gentleman who has, and I can share the name, PerkPay.cash. It takes the ability for you to pay marketing expenses after you get a validated customer that then earns more than they spend. And it's an app that'll be coming out. So, and of course, finally, I have the collaborative networking platform that Mastery of Connections, the brainchild with the assistance of Mr. Kurt Roscoff, to help talk about different resources like what we have here. It's going to be giving ability for those who get their 15 minutes of fame, so to speak. We're working, just getting that tied down. It'll be on Wednesdays and kind of getting it together. And one of our first guests will be one of my no-card preferred partners and associate. He's a veteran. His name is Jared Smith, and he is a Ballard Funding. He helps the business because we're Ballard Funding. So I share all this, not to confuse you, but to share with you that I never know who I'm going to meet. I am helping with, for example, with Jared, the project Die Hard is coming out soon, helping veterans. Veterans suicide is rising, and we want to lower that. So Jared and I and the rest of the team I'm going to be supporting them. I'm going to be supporting them. You'll learn more, hint, on the Massive Connections or with some of the posts I put out on our social or media, LinkedIn and everyone. So as you can see, my plate is full, but it's still open to all ideas because whether you have a mental or physical disability, the ideas and the passions are endless. That's what I'm saying. My wife has a mental illness, but I say mental wellness, be more positive. So eradicating poverty, educating on financial literacy, and any mental health stigma. That kind of summarizes Massive Connectors. So all I ask is each and every one of you have an amazing journey. Thank you for allowing me to share, and let's collaborate and connect and network and see how I can be of service to you. So now it's time for me to stop yammering and hand the microphone back to the legendary, the incomparable, the incredible Miss Sue Roscoff. Thank you.
Awesome. Alan, you are amazing. We love having you here. And I know you did mention a little bit about what some of this networking that's been happening, and No Card is a new thing that's coming down the pipe here with what we're doing. Emily, I'm wondering if you would want to do a bit of a demo on No Card. What is it? What does it look like? You want to share your screen and give us an actual closer look at what it is. And actually, I'm seeing Earl, though. I'm going to pass it on over to him. Whenever you want to say something here, come on in.
1 minute till airtime. Just give you fair warning.
Excellent. Well, you know what? That will give Emily a moment to look up the link here if you want to go ahead and share your screen. But when Earl's talking, we're going to give him the microphone, literally. I love this. Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I love what I do.
You know, that's amazing. That's the way it should be for all of us, right? I'm so glad you found your passion. And those that are needing help with that, River has her program. You know what? While we were in the background here, I did go to her website, and I've already signed up for her program next week. So hopefully others can hop on into that as well. But yeah, Earl, whenever you need to talk, go for it. And Emily, give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go too with being able to do a screen share here shortly. I see we've got the No Card for Alan on here.
Go. Oh. Come on.
All right, so we got to do this.
To the home, Nightwolf Event DJ LLC, Iowa's complete wedding day service provider. There's much more to Nightwolf than just being a wedding DJ. I am also a fully ordained minister, event planner, day of coordinator, lighting specialist, content creator, and much more. Everyone is like a member of my family. I can and will make your day a complete success. I am with you from start to finish. Let's set a day and time for a video conference together and make your event what you want it to be. Nightwolf is your first call for wedding, special events. Look us up at nightwolfeventdj.com. Then call 319-400-7583 today.
Oh, good afternoon, Crucial Sounds. This is your Wolfman coming to you live, as always. Now, basically, as usual, for my Saturday afternoon, I'm also broadcasting live on Sue Roscoff's live podcast, and I'm always happy to be a part of that show. So we're double dipping as usual today. And basically, I'm going to get you started. This first hour is all going to be about country crossroads. So I'm going to start you off with the Highwaymen, Exile, Clayton Shay, Toby Keith, and we'll just keep right on rolling from there. Keep on tuning in to Crucial Sounds. We're going to be hearing the best music nationwide.
All right, so I guess then sorry doing this here. Hold on.
Great to see you, Alan, with all your amazing projects. It's Marianne of Waikiki here. I'm on the laptop now. And
you know I got you, Marianne. Oh my goodness, I love the vortex, young lady.
Awesome. So we got a screen share coming in here. So, well, and we do have one more guest joining us as well. I'm wondering if you want to take a moment here and if we want to introduce our next guest here first, because it's introducing her would be very closely related to what you're about to share.
So I guess can bring in going to Hawaii or back to Hawaii with Lee Kaduka. And she's also a No Card affiliate and has a like lipstick line and that kind of thing. So Lee, do you want to come in here and say any more about who you are, what you do? Anything like that?
Good morning. I'm so glad you all didn't leave because I sang to you this morning because, you know, most people will just up and leave. I am Lee Karaoka. I'm calling in today from, well, generally, I'm calling in from Oahu. I am a No Card affiliate. Why do I love No Card? Because it helps me do B2B posting, B2B referrals, and because I get to work with Super K, and that is Mr. Scott, Kurt, hello, I'm still sleeping yet, and Miss Sue and Miss Emily and Alan and Earl. And Marianne, we got to have you join our No Card family ASAP because that's the place to be. Back to you, Miss Emily.
Yeah, Marianne was on No Card for a little bit. I don't know if she still is. But anyway, let me try sharing my screen here.
well, I just want to share with you now that I'm on the laptop here, so if you can see me. So for our Hawaiian Islands, I used to live in the island of Oahu. I was the HNP co-host and sign language interpreter over there. And we want to give a shaka delay. And before you joined us, Sue was asking me a sign language sign. So I was explaining to her this is a sign for shaka in Hawaii. You put two of them together. This is a sign for play. So go out and play. And I so want to go out and play today because I'm real excited, Lay, because my Righteous Acts of Kindness featuring Pono, the Hawaiian polo pony, is now available for print on Amazon. And the books, The Little Folk Man as Pony Puppets, the app games. I had the opportunity to stay at the Equus Hotel for many months by my sailboat and got to meet Auntie Renee, who's the manager there, the POW riders. This is an amazing story of a polo pony who has a deaf rider. And we show the value of the different colors of the Hawaiian leis around the different islands during the POW parade that I got to see. And it's a beautiful story. And when we uploaded it to Amazon, Amazon said the book was too short. I think I'm still on the boat. I am on the boat. The book was too short, so we had to add coloring pages to it. So we created amazing coloring pages with the horses, with their leis, the different color leis. It's a beautiful story. Again, it just got uploaded to Amazon as we speak. Righteous Acts of Kindness. You can visit actsofkindnessseries.com. And we'll be shipping the books over to the Equus Hotel and get them ready for polo season. And Leon McLaughlin is going to be visiting Waikiki, Hawaii, March 20th through the 25th. He's on his tour in Las Vegas, and he will be there. So maybe you can meet up and meet Leon. He's bringing filters worldwide to 40 different countries. He's out fundraising, Alan. We've got some people who are want to invest in the Acts of Kindness series. And again, I hope to bring the vision and mission to animation movies, and no one has done that. And we also have 500 million people worldwide with a hearing loss, and millions of moms and dads coming home from being of service who can't hear their own children or grandchildren. And these are great books for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying. Sign language is a solution for social spatial distancing, especially for our nonverbal community. And the good news is that all classroom teachers in the United States of America can receive copies of my books from an organization called Donors Choose. I had a special education teacher, Marilyn Rogers, up in Kamarli Charter School, up in Nottaculi area, and she requested 50 books for ocean cleanup of underwater acts of kindness. Within 2 weeks, she was funded. The classroom read the books. I went out and visited them with the puppets, and they met Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, and Chelsea, the courageous sign language chicken. And we taught the ASL ABC alphabet. And guess what? Through Happy Neighborhood Projects, I met Trevor Gibbs out of Orlando, American Disabilities Act, to make sure your website available. And he recently just helped me upload 4 videos of the signing characters to YouTube. So please go visit YouTube, the Acts of Kindness series, learn the ASL alphabet, and you can go play the Apple app games for free. And give me a high five for Dr. Fingers here, the letter B. So we got exciting things that are happening. So from thought to action, my vision and mission are starting to come true. So we have the Acts of Kindness series, actsofkindnessseries.com. And back to you, Sue.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Marianne, can I ask a question? Would you be able to connect me with your friend that's coming to Hawaii? I'd be happy to try and meet up with him if he is.
Yeah, that's
Give him
Leon
the aloha
McLaughlin.
spirit.
Leon McLaughlin. He's regularly on our show on Saturdays. And I'll definitely, yes, we'd love you have to
Great.
meet with him.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be a great connection. I love it. Emily, Imani, if you would like to first introduce the lovely Miss Debbie, and then we'll head over to Barbara. Go ahead, Emily.
Okay, now we move to Arizona with Debbie Hayes, who is an organization that's all about pet treats, even though there is things for humans as well, with a certain kind of special mushroom. So I'm gonna hand it over to Debbie to say any more about who she is, what she does. Anything else? Debbie.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you very much. Yes, Debbie Hayes. I promote immune support, as Emily was saying, with pets and with humans, by use of the Coriolis versicolor mushroom. This is the most potent mushroom, not potent to get you high. If you want to get high, you have to go someplace else. But the most potent mushroom that will boost the immune system so that the body can heal itself. So it's not curing anything, but it is allowing people and pets to get better. The other thing is, if someone is feeling well already, then that boost in the immune system helps keep you feeling well. So, of course, I want to mention the podcast. Emily is very helpful in that. She's our podcast person and introducer. And the podcast is World of Pets, which takes place on Tuesday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific. So if you're in the Midwest, that would be 8 p.m. your time. And love to have you join. We always have a question of the day. And the question for this week is, what have you done for one of your pets or more than one of your pets that you feel showed them the unconditional love that you have for them. And if you're on live, you can put it in the chat. Well, you can put it in the chat anyway. But if you're on live, we'll take a look at it. We might read it on the podcast.
What a
Thank
great
you.
question to have too. I love that. Got me thinking. We got our mini running around here. It's like, I
Yep.
love it. So Emily, you want to go ahead and bring Barbara in here as well?
There we are.
Welcome, Barbara. So glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I just came from where women are getting together. Well, first I came from the beach this morning. That was amazing. I should share some of my pictures about that. And being on the beach before the sun comes up, and then the sun's coming up, and we're singing, and we sing like, we are the women who love to swim. We are the women up, and then we all take a turn, like patience or love or joy or laughter. And that's really fun. And then I got to be with a group of women at the Buddhist Center in Fort Lauderdale, where we were praying for world peace together. We say, young women and women of all ages getting together and really praying for peace in the world and trying to think, what are we doing, to help that come about? And right now it has to do with communication. So I'm glad to be here sharing that, wanting to do even more. I'm going to listen a lot today, I think, to what people have to say.
Oh, good. Thank you so much, Barbara, for being here. Always love having you join us. And I think, let's see, we have an interesting group here today. I love this combo we've got going on. I know Emily is ready to give a little demo of something that I think everyone here is familiar with, but maybe hasn't, or at least familiar with or heard of. No Card is a new thing that we are enjoying the ability to connect and do so much with it. So Emily, I was wondering if you want to bring that up and do a little share with us.
Okay, so with No Card, it is a app on your phone as well as a online website. I am just going to bring up the website for right now due to live streaming on my phone on Clubhouse, so I'm not really able to bring up the app, but I will bring up the website here. But
Emily, would you like me to use my app since it's on my computer? If not, it doesn't matter, just offering.
if you'd like to share, I mean, I don't,
Okay.
when I put it in on my computer, it doesn't come up, and I have a Mac just like you. I only see it as an app on my phone. The thing online is not really an app, it's just a website, so,
Okay.
but if you wanna bring up, share the screen,
Give
the actual
me
app on your
a
phone, that'd be
sec.
great.
All right, are you all seeing my?
Yep. We are seeing your
Okay.
screen, yes, please.
Are you seeing the background too, the Clean Water Foundation?
No.
No? Okay,
We're
cool.
just seeing the
No
your
Card?
contact list for No Card.
Okay, tell me where you want me to go and I will be your mouse.
So what you're seeing right now is like the feed, like what would be on like a Facebook, LinkedIn type feed. And then if you go up to actually down at the bottom, there's the big smiley winky face that Kurt likes to call it. If you click on that, then you can there's different things where you can share, like sharing a referral, sharing the new prospect, sharing what is No Card, so on. So different things to share, like right within like the community. And then if we go back, you can also, one of the cool things is on the bottom, you can click on the scan right next to the big winky face. If you have a lot of actual like physical business cards, you can actually scan them using the scan them into note card, and I'll put them into what's called a pipeline, which is like a CRM type, similar CRM type thing, and can keep on your contacts and prospects that you're looking to like reach out to and so on. So it's kind of a cool
Sorry,
feature.
Emily, I have a business card if you want, but we can't use a picture on from my laptop. So do you want to see a business card here and how we input it in, or?
If you have one kind of ready to go, otherwise, I'm sure we could do it next time. So you
Let me
click on
check,
that
hang
and you
on.
just pick a whatever actual business card. Because you would have to do is like take a picture of the business card. And then that's kind of that's what it would scan, would be that picture of the actual physical business card. Or the picture of the business card.
Sorry, Emily, I don't have it in here.
That's all right. We don't need to go over that right now.
Okay,
So I just kind of explain it.
Oh, yes,
So,
everyone. I'm doing things a little bit differently today. I'm giving you some CMT Country Crossroads. You're listening to DJ Wolfdan on Crucial Sounds Radio.
So if we kind of go back, and then over to the right, there's the little search button. So then you can type in anybody, or look up anybody that's in the community. It'll bring up their thing. You can also type in somebody's name, or you can also type in like an industry, like, or whatever, like in podcasting, it'll come up with anybody who's put on their thing about that they're a podcaster, or any other industry, like financial industry, so on. And then right next to that, there's the messaging. You can send messages. Anybody. You can also create a group message. The only thing is with the group messages, it's only on the actual phone app, not on the actual online version. And what else there? Oh, then there's the bells with the notifications, but under the 3 lines hamburger thing, you can look at your profile, add any pictures, videos, that kind of thing. There is a free version. There's also a few different paid what's called paid versions as well. Then you can put in search words and other things there. Also have we can look at like videos on how to set up your account and other things as well. And then you can also so the how-to is like how to set up your account, how to set up or download the app, how to whatever. The contact list is connected with your address book on your phone. And so then when up at the top it says add a post, you can click the plus button, you can put in like a title, and then the description would be what you would have as a post. And so it's pretty cool app. And then when you go to somebody else's profile, it'll pop up with a message saying, do you want to send a referral? And you can send referrals to there. So it's quite a cool thing with several things all in once like that. So yeah. So
You can also follow them with their posting for whatever they're posting, their media.
And then you can have links on your own profile, and there's a thing about putting partners as well, and So it's been the buzz, at least with our little group here for the last month or so here. So if anybody on here, I think most everybody on here is on No Cards. If anybody has anything they want to say about it or anything, let us know.
The only thing I was going to add real
Uh,
quick is we were looking at Kurt's post here from today. That is our shakedown. We every day. I always like to share this out at 12 o'clock noon Central Time. We do the shakedown. It's literally 15 minutes of music in motion, and then you can see that's Mark and his background. He always puts on there what is the national whatever it is for today, so that we can celebrate a little bit and find out what there's all you name it, there's a holiday for it. Today happens to be cream cheese brownie day, so please use that as your excuse to go have one, and you can hug your teddy bear because it's Teddy Day and National Flannel Day and all sorts of good holidays going on. And he also shares anyone who's in the music industry what their birthday is as well, since we're doing music and motion every day. And it's easy stuff. It's not like it's overly strenuous. It is something that's simple, and it's meant to be fun, meant to be an excuse to get up and get moving. Because I mean, a lot of us are on the computer a lot during the day, right? It's kind of nice to just get up and get that blood flowing. We little simple things like shaking one arm up, one arm down. We'll do around the world, stuff that's simple and fun. And it's just the whole point is to get moving. So if you are looking for something like that, you can tune in anytime. We actually are on Zoom in a group like this. And if you want the link, we're happy to share the link. Otherwise, you can always catch it anytime. If that time of day doesn't work for you, you can find our group on Facebook, 12 o'clock shakedown. You can find us there and listen to any of the replays, because we always are live on there, so you can listen to that and do it at your leisure. And I see Debbie has her hand raised, so Debbie, I'm gonna pass it to you.
Thank you. Yeah, first I want to say everything you say about the shakedown is great. I try not to miss it, but sometimes things come up. But the other thing I wanted to know is I have a duplicate on my CRM on No Card. Apparently I pressed the sync button twice, I guess. So all of the names and phone numbers from my phone went to No Card twice. Do I have to just erase everything and then do it again? Does anybody know?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Debbie,
Debbie,
the best thing to do is send the support through the incredible No Card to Kathy, because I had a challenge. Long story short, Kathy within a day made it happen. So that's how you can definitely take care of your duplicate challenge.
Okay, thank you, Alan.
It's my honor.
Here is Kathy's information. I mean,
You can find her by searching members. Go to your screen, Kathy Joder, Jodrey, I think it is.
Okay.
Your other thing is make sure your contacts are not listed twice in your phone app, in your regular contact phone app first.
Not.
Okay. Then she can fix it for you. Because if it's there, then she can't fix it because it's coming from your phone.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Sorry, can I ask another question?
Please do.
Okay. So I've got my phone, which is really just like the address book. And then I've got the CRM from business. And they're not exactly the same. So is it possible to get both of them onto No Card? Does anybody know how I would do that? Or is that another Kathy question?
I could probably help you if you can schedule time and be willing to share. Oh, you can't share your screen. If you could just schedule time with me, I can possibly walk you through it, unless everybody wants to possibly learn. I can do it here if this is the time and place. I'm not sure.
Otherwise, right after we're done with live streaming done with
Oh,
the
you
show,
just got to listen
we
to
are
Fancy with Reba and Kelly Clarkson. Before that, I give you Backstreet Boys and Florida Georgia Line. Now, this next one coming up, this is the talk of the town. This was the performance that just kind of broke the internet. This is Tracy Chapman with Luke Combs with Fast Car.
So one thing is that right when we're done with the show, we are looking to have kind of a get together with About No Card, so we could go over it then. Debbie, if you're able to stick around after the show for a little bit, we can take a look at that.
Okay. Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Leah. Lee,
Oh, you're welcome.
I always call you Leah. I apologize.
It's all right. I used to be called Leanne. Well, my legal name is Leanne. That's why it's just Lee. But if it's easier, you can call me Leanne, Leah. Leah's pretty close, so not a problem. Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Earl. I didn't get to finish saying all my good mornings.
And aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha and good morning, young lady.
I love your voice, Earl, but especially your broadcast voice.
I appreciate that. That comes from spending 22 years as a live DJ.
Very good.
Kind of fun. We get to be in his double dip world here. We get to hear him while he's live on the air, and he's live with us. I'm enjoying it. We appreciate you very much, Earl.
It's a pleasure being a part of this. And yes, I too am also on No Card. I got myself signed up. Still trying to figure things out, but yeah, I'm on there.
Well, stay tuned for after, because we'll have some fun. Because I'm learning as we go too.
Yeah, Lee, if you want to stop sharing your screen, you don't need to keep sharing your screen.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Yeah, thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. Well, and this is a great group we have on here. I just want to throw it out there. Does anybody have any questions for each other? Because I think most everybody knows each other here. I think.
We're the H&P family crew.
Pretty much. Well, and some are actually co-hosts. Can you guys go around and share, where are you a co-host? What meeting do you attend regularly?
Okay, well, I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the co-host for HMP Wednesday Rocks the Night. Now, we are kind of changing things up a little bit over there. We're going to be changing the name of it. It's going to be more of a after-hour social time. So, because that takes place at 7 o'clock Central Time every Wednesday night, right here on HNP.
That's that'll be attractive to a lot of people. I think that'll turn into quite the hangout.
Yep.
Awesome. Lee, how about you?
I am a co-host for Hawaii. I'm not going to give it my time in your time zone. I will give it to you in Hawaii time zone, because that happens Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 10 a.m. I am also the co-host of Girls Night, and we meet once a month. And Miss Sue Roscoff, I missed you last week, Thursday. And Mary Ann. I don't remember. Debbie, were you there?
This like last week?
Yeah.
Or no,
no, as in like a couple of days ago, Debbie.
Okay. No, I had a live event that I needed.
Oh, see? Okay, then I'm not losing my mind. I was like, wait, I don't think she was there. You gotta come. We have loads of fun, but you know.
Well, yeah. I wanted to come, but my laptop battery is limited, so I had to choose the Movie Lovers, and I am a book author, so I got to expressed that I want to be in the movies and I have my books in the movies, and girls, I had to charge my battery, and but maybe I'll try it on the iPhone. And but I got to roll over to HNP Authors, Book Lovers, and I was HNP co-host when we first started Happy Neighborhood Project, and I rolled over to HNP Ability with Denise Vargas with the Ability Group to be the sign language interpreter. And I'm just here to share the happy news, and I'm working on the projects, and I'm so glad I met all of you through this journey. And especially thank you, Kurt Roskoff, for always being here, supportive of us, and Transform You Media. We met Lawrence Wingate Studios, again, is productions behind this weekly podcast to share our stories of kindness and World of Abilities and what we're doing to be a better person in this world and give gratitude.
Yes, ma'am.
So I,
Marianne, I'm sorry, go ahead, Leanne.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Marianne, I heard you in through the incredible sharing that you said you wanted to break into or get on TV or the film. Is that correct? Or television? Is that?
The books are written for animation movies with sign language characters. I want them to be on Netflix or Hulu, just as a series. I personally don't want to be on a reality show or teaching sign or anything like that. I have 3 books that are series now, and the first one is for ocean cleanup. The second one is for anti-bullying. The short book is Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony, and we're working on the climate change book. So no one has created animation movies with sign language characters. And I have 200 folk Manus puppets from Emeryville, California. So think of me as your next J.K. Rowling, Dora the Explorer, and we're going to retell like Hello Kitty. And I have 10 Apple App Games as online courses. It's a package. It's a bundle. Yes, we need to get them worldwide. So Alan, I would love you and me and Leanne to talk. Leanne does have people that I'm going to be speaking with. So I'm getting all my presentations and slideshows together for them to move forward to bring the books and bundle them and advertising and all that. So yes, thanks, Sue. This is Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. So now he's on YouTube. I have 4 characters doing the sign language, ASL alphabet, Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. Sue has Shaka, the sign language shark. And then these are all folk Manus puppets you can get, and all classroom teachers can receive copies of the books from donorschoose.org. And behind me is one of the app games doing the ABCs. So you want to go to YouTube, visit YouTube, learn the ASL alphabet, and then go play the games yourself. And if you don't have the books, we'll get, the schools can get the books, but it's online courses. And so that is King Octo the 8th, the red octopus, King Octo the 8th, who teaches the signs of, everybody can do this with me, peace. This is a sign for peace. This is a sign for love. Hug yourself. We need the minimum of 8 hugs a day to survive in this world. We need up to 20 to maintain. This is a sign happiness up from the heart, and happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Please affirm that I am happy today. And we're happy that we're all part of the Happy Neighborhood Projects. And this is a sign thank you, or mahalo in sign language. So thank you again, World of Ability, for having us be here. And Sue now has introduced the general of the New Earth Army, who recruits NOAA, the hard of hearing whale, to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California in our first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness. We want to give a shout out to everybody for being of service, all different parts, the military, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. These characters tackle it, and it's a great learning story. And Sue has a soundtrack by Lucy Lynch and the Perfect Wave. It's whale watching season worldwide. Nick's guitar sounds like whales and dolphins. And you can listen to me, because I got to go in studio during COVID, into Manoa Valley to record in Pierre Grill's studio, my voice with the soundtrack, and it's available on Amazon Audible now. So what a great journey I've been able to do, and want to continue to do this, Alan, because we have 500 million people worldwide with a hearing loss. Millions of moms and dads coming home from being of service who can't hear their own children or grandchildren. So these are leaving a legacy of the acts of kindness, again, for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying, and I'm working on the climate change book. And just to update too, Alan, there is a company that met with Steve Steve had us on his YouTube, and I got interviewed, and there is a company called Audio Dome that is coming out with a headset that has bone conduction, and they've took it to Gallaudet University with the deaf community, and they put them on their ears, and they could hear sounds, beating of drums, they could hear voices. It's a new technology that I think is going to be a real game changer. So I'm glad that I got this information from Steve. Ramona, when I was on his YouTube, being interviewed with Leah McLaughlin and Clean Water Foundation. So there's a lot of things that are going to be happening. And I'm glad, again, that we could share all this with support with Jay and Transform You Media, Lawrence Wingate Studios, and Happy Neighborhood Projects. And back to you. So thank you, Sue, for being my little puppeteer. And these are there, you know, from thought to action. They are on YouTube. And again, thanks you, Trevor Gibbs, ADA, Charity Revolution, helped me upload them so you can learn the finger spelling alphabet. And just imagine with the books being brought into animation movies. So Alan, we'll talk with you. We're seeking funding. Let's get them out to the world. If not, donors choose. Aloha.
Oh, absolutely. No, I just wasn't. Yeah, thank you so much for all that. I actually have a contact that was on my LinkedIn. He's a independent filmmaker that is just breaking into Hollywood. That's why I brought that up. And so I have a feeling that you two and Leah and all your projects could definitely, this could change the world. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing that, Marianne.
Getting back to HMP co-hosting. Debbie, do you want to say where you're a co-host?
Thank you. I'm a co-host at West Coast, and we meet at 3 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday, sorry. We got shuffled around a little bit. We started out as Arizona. So yeah, please join us.
And I'm a co-host for HMP North US. Garrett, do you want to say where you're co-host? Or Sue?
Oh yeah, it's a wild group called H&P North US, and I co-host with a couple lively ladies and Captain Tom Bartholomew. It's quite a wild time on Tuesdays. I always say it's twice the fun on Tuesdays.
2 o'clock, you gotta be there, 2 o'clock Central. So come on down. We always have a joke of the day, and I'm always looking for input. So if you guys have a good joke to share with me, let me know. Alana actually gave us the one from this last time. So gotta come and be there. Let's see. So I want to make sure, did we have any other questions or anything that were outstanding that we didn't hit that people wanted to ask?
Yes, I want to ask Emily Gomer. Emily Gomer, what are you doing on Thursday, February 22nd? What is Emily Gomer doing on Thursday, February 22nd? What might that be? Emily, got any ideas?
I'm guessing you are talking about Zach Clayton, and Zach Clayton is doing a 22-hour podcast, 22 hours straight. And he's going to be talking about so this 22-hour thing is all about veterans and supporting veterans and combating the veteran suicide rate and supporting veterans, anything related to veterans and the military. So if anybody is this is a link we can have in the chat or give to anybody for more information. But he is looking for anybody to sponsor and or come on the show with any stories and so on or anything like that. So this is his 3rd annual, but he started it February 22nd, 2022, and so has been doing one every year since. So I encourage everybody to please check this out, and if you are available to be a part of the show or supported or contributed somehow, that'd be awesome. So
Do you know how much he's getting for the sponsorships? Oh,
so he has a list here that's she was scaring. So you can make a donation or but he's saying for amounts. So
okay. Thank you.
I'll make sure to get that link in the chat here so y'all can find that. And he's looking for guests, he's looking for sponsors, he's looking for you name it. If you would like to join in, and you saw that the times you can actually slot yourself into a time, they're only 20 minutes long. So it's not a huge massive commitment. It's 20 minutes in your day. He's doing this for 22 hours that day. Please be if you're available at all, be open to this possibility of hopping on there with them. Because if you haven't met Zach yet, you should.
Definitely.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
always looking for sponsors, especially for the Midwest Plainsman podcast, which that is my own podcast.
Excellent. And if you haven't checked that out yet, make sure to get on there too. So, all right. Actually, and Kurt, since you're here, I was just wondering if I can pop it over to you. If you had any thoughts that this is all brought to you, just giving you a chance to take the mic for just a minute here.
Well, it is a wonderful experience being on with the 8 people here on Zoom and everybody who's tuning out through YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, with our broadcast partners, including the PAC channel, with Zach Clayton there, Community Pay It Forward. And we love the work that Jay Stoyan is doing with the Disability Channel, which includes having Dave Stevens out at the Super Bowl. So there's Super Bowl coverage going out that's coming out through Ability Media and in collaboration with the Disability Channel. So we're part of that big gig, the world's largest holiday, some people call it, because there's so many people around the world tuned into that big game. And so, I think Alan is predicting San Francisco's going to win. And I think some of us from the Midwest are thinking Kansas City, or fans in Phoenix, saying Kansas City. So yeah, we'll be watching right along with everybody, and we'll be live streaming during the game with Tim Tarosian with Blue Collar Crypto Show. So I guess with that, celebrating that there is such a thing as television by and with people with disabilities and veterans, which is the Disability Channel, and Digital Ventures, which is an educational program which teaches people with disabilities and veterans how to do the business of producing TV, and all of the cross training over to radio. And wow, look at DJ, Wolfden over there, Earl W. Nightwolf there, event DJ. He is really doing it up there with his live streaming. Fun to watch. So yeah, No Card and World of Pets, and Mariana Waikiki here has been involved with us for a few years doing all of this live streaming. Barbara Weinstein, who's here, I've always called her a color commentary. Barbara, are you out there? Did you have any other words to share? Any involvement through you, Barbara? She might be off to other things. We'll see. So other than that, Sue, that'll do it for me for now. Take it away, Sue.
Awesome. Well, I was actually going to do a quick screen share, and we have so many things, so many wonderful things going on here. We, if you have not subscribed yet to World of Ability Network, we have done personally, I've not done a real great job of sharing this out and saying, hey, subscribe and catch what's all happening on our network. I put the link in the chat. It is at Ability Network. We also have, early in the show here, had River Easter joining us. She was mentioning about the 5-day challenge. Go ahead, sign up is easy. Your first name, your email, and your phone number. And you can be signed up to join her for her 5-day self-love challenge. The Acts of Kindness series, it is actsofkindnessseries.com. All the information from Marianne is on here. and all the things that she was talking about with Lucy Lynch, with Donors Choose. You can find information on how to access that and making a difference in the classroom. And her books are also available now on Amazon. So feel free to hop in there. Simply searching for Marianne Ambrose is the easiest way to just go ahead and have those pop up, and can support what she's got going on there. And at the end here, we will go ahead and play the song that she was sharing with us, the Go Out and Play by Lucy Lynch. So we'll get to that in just a little bit here. And if anyone else had anything on your websites that you would like to share, now would be a great time to go ahead and pull that up and pop that in. We would love to see what else we can share for you guys as well to get the word out about what you've got going on. Anybody have anything that they would like to actually, I know Debbie, you've got your website. Would you like to share that? And same with the others. If you guys would like to share anything like that, I would definitely invite that as an option here. Yeah.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind putting my no card up there for a minute, because it's actually the profile of what what my no card is, but in some of the projects, but more or less what it looks like in the community of what the type of projects individuals could put on the direct social feed, including the great entrepreneurs that we have here today.
Awesome. Let me pull you up here. There we go. I've got Ellen Holmes here, Master Connector. I love this. All right. So please do look up Alan on nocard.app. All you have to do is enter in the name Alan and it'll pop right in if you just do a quick search for him. All right, and I think let's see here. Debbie, did you want to go ahead and bring yours in as well?
It's in there. I put it in when I first.
Thank you, Sue.
I think I did.
Yeah, Sue, you might be able to help her doing the screen share.
That's all good. I just have to go back and grab that link.
And then I've been kind of watched yesterday with my use of lipstick, so we might do a little lipstick demonstration before we sign off here.
Just really
great. That's what he gets for doing that. I just could not resist, and I told him I was going to post it, so I posted it on our no card, inviting people to come and see how much fun we have at H&P. So he saw it and he was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I looked like that. That's how we feel when we mess up in our makeup, right, Sue? Exactly. And Debbie and Marianne and Barbara and Emily.
And here we do have Deb's Pet Club 247. You want to give us a quick little tour here? I've got it in front of me.
Sure. So Deb's Pets is my branding name, and I work with Pet Club 247. So as I mentioned before, Coriolis versicolor mushroom for immune support. We do have.
Well, I hope that you have been enjoying the music I've been tossing at you here so far for this first hour with CMT Crossroads episodes. You know, some have did. Not only am I live with you on the radio, but I'm also live over on Sue Roscoff's podcast called World of Ability. And it's always a pleasure getting to share my time with them as well. They get to listen in on what I'm doing over here. And, yeah, helping out each other. That's what it's all about. Come up next, I've got Brothers of the Heart, Martina McBride, Pat Benatar, Lady Annabelle Holmes, Stevie Nicks, Zach Brown with Jimmy Buffett, you name it. I got it. I'm going to toss it at you. On this coming second hour, right here, Crucial Sound.
Love it. Awesome. So pet certification is available. I am a certified in pet certification as well as a certified pet sitter. So if you scroll down, there's several articles on here, videos. I'm not sure. Oh, heck. there is a video. I haven't watched it for a while. I'm going to have to look up the name, but that talks about pet food and how much of it has been recalled. Just brands that you would never think, brands that are at everybody's top of mind. Oh, this is the greatest stuff out there, and it's not anything that's done by Pet Club. It's I think, oh shoot, it was done by totally a third party. I forget who it was, sorry. But yeah, but it's worthwhile watching, because actually the pet food that probably everybody has the most confidence in was the number one as far as no-nos. Anyway, so there's a lot of information just on the website, as well as you can see the two buttons there. If you click on the one on the left that says shop now, that's what you do. If you're interested in getting a check as well, we can work with you on that. And that's when you click on the join us button. And there's that cute little dog with his tongue out there. So yeah, so that is the company website. There are a ton of testimonials, both human and pet, positive testimonials for this Coriolis versicolor mushroom and the other products that are available from the company. So thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Debbie. You know I'm going to be adding you as a preferred partner somewhere on my no card, because at the end of the day, all pets are second friend. So we definitely, when I start yammering about the type of preferred partners, I love the Pet 247. So just want to give you a shout out.
Yeah, and if people would like more information about the mushroom itself, I think one thing that people need to understand is that all mushrooms are not created equal, because mushrooms are the big fad these days. So I do have a little, not set up as a podcast, it's like an overview that I do a couple of times a week and explain to people some of the things that make the Coriolis versicolor a unique and a more potent mushroom.
Excellent. I do want to take a moment here and share Lee's information here as well on no card. And there we have the lovely Kurt Roskoff, the picture you're referring to on there.
Yeah.
Little did you know.
Lee and I were there firsthand.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, I was too.
The cape on and everything, didn't we, Lee?
Yes, ma'am. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That just made my day. I didn't need 30 seconds of Edwin's laughter thing after, we had this.
Yep.
See, we're all laughing now. Isn't that great, Kurt? We need to have you do that every worldwide.
We'll be pulling more tricks out of the Cape there. So
okay, I'm looking forward to it.
But Sue, let's use the segue. Let's take a look at how no card works. So you go from that social media post, and it looks like I'm looking at that link over on that column on the right-hand side, right under Let's Network. It says lipstick stays on for 4 to 18 hours. What is that all about? Well,
do you want to kiss and tell, Mr. Roskoff? Mr. Earl, Mr. Allen? I don't think so, because then you guys will get in trouble with us, your better halves. So it's a lip color that lasts you all day, and it might take a little while to load up or not, but it's okay.
Coming.
Because we can do virtual try-ons. So you want to see what your color looks like before you buy it, because once you put it on, my dear, it's not going anywhere. So anyway, I enjoy using this lip color. Like Debbie had said in our meeting the other day, I don't put on, I stopped putting on makeup because we were wearing masks. So was I, and I wasn't going out anywhere. And then it's like, oops, now I'm doing these networking events. I do need to put on some lip color, put my eyebrows in and my eyeliner and my mascara. So yeah, it's been a game changer. So gentlemen, buy this for your wives, then they they won't kiss and tell on you when they're, you know, out kissing somebody else. No, I'm kidding.
There you go. We'll keep using those Zoom filters and then buy this for the women in our lives. And hey,
Yes.
for people on TV, it is regularly a practice for men on television to find the right, lip treatment for them to help bring out their lips as they're talking on television. So it's part of the business, folks. Sue, back to you. It's time for wrap-ups. You got a minute to win it. Good luck, Sue.
Excellent. Well, I know we still have a song to play at the end here too, but oh my gosh, what an amazing group here today. You guys are more of my heart in more ways than you know. This has been so good. But just going around the room here, we have Emily, we have Earl, we have Barbara, we have Alan, we have Marianne, we have Kurt, we have Lee, and we have Debbie all joining us. And we had River earlier joining us as well. What a powerhouse of friends joining us here today with World of Ability. I am so thankful for you guys. All the great talent, all the great information, all the things that you bring to us here. This is awesome. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And with that, I am going to go over and we have one more quick share to do because we have learned a new sign today, and it was go out and play. So I am going to send everybody off with the song here as well. So let me pull up my screen here so I can share that with you and share my sound so you guys can enjoy it with me. Here we go.
And I just want to share with you today that my book, Righteous Acts of Kindness, was just uploaded to Amazon. It's available, and this is the song at the back of the book. Just one of many songs by Lucy Lynch in a Perfect Way. So go out and play. It's Marianne of Waikiki. Let's celebrate. We got a new birthing of a new book, Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony, Lee. And I just got a perfect from Leon. He's going to see you in Hawaii, Lee.
Joy, laugh, laughter, and abundance, happiness and peace, and every morning sun dance. Want you to know that I am here to love you and to support your spirit on its way. So go out and play. Go out and play. Show the world who you really are with just the way you live. Show the world who you really are with just the way you give your life. And I wish you joy, laugh, laughter, and abundance, happiness and peace, and every morning sun dance. Want you to know that I am here to love you and to support your spirit on its way. So go out and play. Go out and play.
Awesome. And that is your direction for the day. Go out and play, everyone. For all of us here at World of Ability, we really do thank you so much for being here and joining us.